Have you ever reached for a piece of fruit, thinking you're doing something good for your health, only to feel sluggish or bloated later? For many people over 60, that small, familiar habit might be quietly working against the very health they're trying to protect. You've spent years trusting what you've heard, that all fruit is healthy, that natural sugar is harmless. But the truth is, some fruits can spike your blood sugar, fuel inflammation, and even interfere with your medications without you realizing it. In this video, we're going to uncover the 4 fruits you should avoid if you want to protect your heart, mind, and energy, and the 4 that can actually help you feel sharper, stronger, and more in control as you age. If you've ever felt confused or frustrated about what's truly healthy for you now, you're not alone. This is the clarity you deserve, and it could make all the difference in your daily well-being. Before we dive in, go ahead and like this video and subscribe for more health wisdom made just for you. And if this topic speaks to your experience, drop a comment and share what fruit habits you've struggled with. 4 fruits to avoid for better aging. 1. Raisins, the sugar bomb in disguise. Raisins might seem like a harmless snack. They're small, natural, and often tucked into oatmeal or sprinkled on salads with good intentions. But for aging bodies, they carry a quiet danger. What looks like a healthy handful can actually overload your system with sugar in just a few bites. When grapes are dried into raisins, their water content disappears and the sugar becomes highly concentrated. That means just a small portion can deliver as much sugar as a candy bar, without the fiber or water to slow it down. For seniors managing blood sugar, even without a diabetes diagnosis, this can trigger sharp spikes and crashes. That roller coaster effect leads to fatigue, cravings, and over time, deeper issues like nerve stress and inflammation. What makes it worse is how easy they are to overeat. You might think you're having just a few, but it's hard to stop at one handful. By the end, you've unknowingly consumed sugar equal to multiple servings of fruit. And the damage goes beyond numbers on a nutrition label. Blood sugar surges can quietly strain your pancreas, dull your mental clarity, and feed the kind of inflammation that accelerates aging from the inside out. The truth is, raisins have lost what makes whole fruit beneficial. No fiber, no hydration, and none of the slow energy release your body needs. This doesn't mean you have to fear fruit. It means you need to know which ones help your body stay balanced, and which ones steal that balance without warning. If raisins have been a go-to snack for you, it's not too late to switch. Reach for fruits with more fiber, more water, and less hidden sugar. Your body will thank you in energy, focus, and the steady calm that comes from balanced blood sugar. You deserve to feel strong and stable, not drained and confused by something that looked healthy on the outside. 2. Canned fruit and syrup, the sweet trap. For many older adults, canned fruit brings back memories. It feels comforting, familiar, and easy to enjoy, especially when fresh options are harder to access. But what seems like a safe choice is often hiding a serious problem. Most canned fruit is packed in syrup, and that syrup is more than just sweet, it's sugar, heavy and hard on aging bodies. Even if the label says light syrup, the sugar load is still high. A small half cup of canned peaches can contain more sugar than a glazed donut, and your body feels every bit of that. Unlike fresh fruit, the syrup overwhelms your system. It floods your bloodstream with fast sugar, pushing your blood sugar up and dragging your energy down soon after. If you're living with high blood pressure, heart concerns, or even mild blood sugar issues, these hidden sugars quietly work against your goals. They fuel inflammation, strain your kidneys, and slow your metabolism, all without you realizing why you're feeling more tired or out of balance. Canned fruit also carries preservatives and added sodium, which can increase water retention. That's especially risky if you're taking heart medications or trying to manage swelling in your legs or feet. What makes it trickier is the emotional pull. A bowl of canned fruit can feel like a light dessert, but when it becomes a daily habit, it slowly chips away at your long-term health. The good news is, there's a simple shift. Choosing fruit packed in water or its own juice, or better yet, opting for frozen or fresh options when possible, gives your body the fiber, hydration, and nutrients it truly needs. You're not giving up sweetness, you're giving your body a better kind of fuel. one that supports your heart, your mind, and your energy. And that's not just nutrition. That's daily self-respect in action. A small change that protects your independence and helps you feel more like yourself. 3. Overripe bananas, soft but risky. Bananas have long been seen as one of the safest, easiest fruits for older adults. They're soft, familiar, and full of potassium. What's not to love? But when bananas turn too ripe, with brown spots and that syrupy sweetness, something important changes. The sugars become faster to absorb, and for aging bodies that can lead to real problems. As bananas ripen, their starch turns into simple sugar. That shift means your blood sugar can spike much faster than expected, especially if you eat them on an empty stomach. For someone managing blood pressure, insulin resistance, or even mild diabetes, these spikes take a toll. They can leave you tired, foggy, or craving more food soon after. There's another layer many people don't know about. Overripe bananas are high in potassium, and while potassium is helpful, too much of it can be dangerous if your kidneys aren't functioning at full strength. Many seniors take medications that already affect potassium levels. Add a ripe banana or two, and you may unintentionally tip your balance, risking irregular heartbeat, fatigue, or muscle weakness. It's not that bananas are bad. It's that their ripeness, timing, and frequency matter more than ever as we age. If you've made bananas part of your breakfast routine, take a moment to check how ripe they are. A firm, lightly yellow banana is very different from one that's overly soft and speckled. Your body is doing its best to stay balanced, and the right version of a fruit can support that effort. Even a healthy habit can backfire if it's not matched to your body's current needs. With just a little more awareness, you can turn your breakfast from a blood sugar spike into a steady source of energy. That's the kind of shift that builds strength and clarity, one day at a time. 4. Fruit juices, nature's most misleading drink. Fruit juice often feels like the healthiest choice in the fridge. It's labeled natural, made from fruit, and has been part of many morning routines for years. But what seems refreshing and harmless can quietly harm your health, especially as you age. Most fruit juices are stripped of the fiber your body needs to slow down sugar absorption. That means even a small glass can hit your bloodstream like soda. The sugar rush is fast, sharp, and comes without the nutrients that whole fruit provides. For older adults, this sudden spike can lead to fatigue, cravings, and stress on your heart and insulin levels. It's especially risky if you're managing blood pressure, weight, or blood sugar. Many people don't realize that orange juice, even with no added sugar, can contain 20 grams or more in a single cup. Without fiber or texture to slow it down, your body absorbs it almost instantly. And the problem isn't just sugar. Juice doesn't hydrate the way water does. The high sugar load can even cause mild dehydration, which puts more pressure on your kidneys and circulation. It's also a mental trap. Because it's made from fruit, we trust it. We think of it as medicine, as comfort, as a good habit. But over time, that daily glass can quietly fuel inflammation, weight gain, and confusion about why you don't feel as sharp or energetic anymore. You don't need to give up flavor to stay healthy. A whole orange with breakfast offers fiber, hydration, and slower energy release without the sugar shock. If juice has been your go-to, consider replacing it with water and fruit, or a smoothie with added fiber and healthy fats. That shift alone can make your energy steadier, and your health more resilient. What matters isn't just what you eat or drink, it's how it supports the life you want to keep living. You have the power to choose foods and drinks that love your body back. Juice just might not be one of them anymore. 4 best fruits for vitality after 60. 1. Blueberries, brain's best friend. Blueberries may be small, but for anyone over 60 they can be a powerful ally. These deep blue gems are packed with natural compounds that protect the brain and support sharper thinking with age. As we grow older, memory can fade and focus becomes harder to maintain. That's why choosing foods that protect brain health is more important than ever. Blueberries are rich in antioxidants that target the brain directly. These antioxidants help reduce inflammation and support the flow of blood and oxygen to the areas that manage memory and decision-making. Studies have shown that regular blueberry intake is linked to better short-term memory and improved processing speed in older adults. That means fewer forgetful moments and more confidence in your day-to-day thinking. But their benefits go beyond memory. Blueberries also help balance blood sugar, support your heart, and ease the chronic inflammation that can make you feel stiff, tired, or foggy. What makes them especially useful is how easy they are to eat. No peeling, no cutting, just rinse and enjoy. They fit into yogurt, oatmeal, smoothies, or can be eaten by the handful. That simplicity matters when you're building lasting habits that support your health. And for those watching calories or managing weight, blueberries give you natural sweetness without sugar overload. They're gentle on digestion and safe for most health conditions. More than anything, adding blueberries into your routine sends a clear message to your body. It tells your brain, your heart, and your immune system that you're giving it the support it needs to stay strong. You're not just eating better. You're investing in clarity, in energy, and in the life you want to keep living fully. So if you're looking for a simple, delicious way to protect your mind and body, make blueberries a regular guest on your plate. The difference can be subtle at first, but powerful over time. 2. Apples, heart and gut support in one. There's a reason people have said for generations that an apple a day keeps the doctor away. It turns out that simple wisdom still holds power, especially as we age. Apples are one of the most balanced, accessible fruits for seniors. They support heart health, digestion, and immune strength all in one crisp, refreshing bite. At the heart of their benefit is fiber, particularly a type called pectin. This fiber helps lower cholesterol by carrying it out of the body before it can build up in your arteries. For older adults trying to manage blood pressure or heart risk, that's a quiet but important defense. And because apples digest slowly, they help keep your blood sugar stable without sudden highs and lows. They're also a gentle solution for digestive issues like constipation, which often becomes more common with age. The water and fiber combination in apples keeps things moving naturally, without relying on harsh laxatives. But it's not just what's inside the apple that matters. The skin contains natural antioxidants that fight inflammation and may ease joint discomfort over time. Apples are easy to carry, easy to prepare, and don't need refrigeration. Whether you eat them raw, sliced with a little nut butter, or baked with cinnamon, they fit into your day without effort. They offer comfort without guilt, sweetness without sugar crashes, and nutrition that's easy to trust. For older bodies that crave stability, apples deliver nourishment that's steady and supportive. Eating an apple daily might feel small, but over time that small choice helps your heart pump stronger, your gut stay regular, and your energy stay more even. It's a quiet act of care that adds up in ways you can feel. And in a world full of complicated health advice, something as simple as biting into an apple can still make a meaningful difference. So if you're looking to protect your heart, your gut, and your sense of balance, keep apples close. They're a small fruit with a lasting impact. 3. Kiwis, digestive reset and immune ally. Kiwi might not be the first fruit that comes to mind, but it deserves a spot at the top of your list. Especially for older adults, this small, fuzzy fruit can bring real relief where it's needed most: your gut and your immune system. Digestion becomes more sensitive with age. What used to feel normal after a meal may now leave you bloated, sluggish, or uncomfortable. Kiwi offers a natural solution. It contains a unique enzyme that helps break down proteins, easing the burden on your stomach and making meals easier to digest. Even more importantly, kiwi is rich in both soluble and insoluble fiber. That combination helps keep your bowels regular, softens stool, and reduces the need for harsh laxatives. Many older adults struggle silently with constipation. 1 or 2 kiwis a day can be a simple, gentle way to bring back comfort and consistency. But digestion is only part of the story. Kiwi is also loaded with vitamin C, more than oranges, and that gives your immune system a much-needed boost. A strong immune system means fewer colds, better wound healing, and stronger defenses against more serious illness. That's a big win, especially when recovery can take longer as we age. The beauty of kiwi is in its simplicity. It's soft, easy to chew, low in sugar, and kind to your blood sugar levels. Whether eaten on its own, added to a fruit salad, or blend it into a smoothie. It delivers strength in a small, tasty package. This isn't about chasing superfoods. It's about choosing foods that support the life you want to keep living active, clear-minded, and free from the burdens of digestive discomfort. By making kiwi part of your daily rhythm, you give your body a fresh start from the inside out. Sometimes, the biggest difference comes from the smallest change. And for many, kiwi is that change. Gentle, powerful, and perfectly suited for the needs of aging bodies. 4. Pomegranate, the cell protector. Pomegranate is more than just a fruit. For anyone over 60, it can be a daily shield protecting your heart, your memory, and your body at the cellular level. As we age, inflammation and oxidative stress slowly wear down our systems. These silent forces can damage blood vessels, weaken brain function, and make it harder to recover from illness or injury. Pomegranate fights back in a quiet but powerful way. Its deep red color comes from natural compounds that help repair and protect your cells from the inside out. These compounds are especially good at supporting circulation. Better blood flow means more oxygen to your brain, your muscles, and your heart, exactly where aging tends to slow things down. Research shows that even small amounts of pomegranate can help lower blood pressure and reduce stiffness in arteries. For many older adults, this translates into more energy, clearer thinking, and fewer risks. Pomegranate also supports your immune system and helps your body heal. It works like a tune-up for your cells, keeping them healthy and strong as the years go by. The best part is how easy it is to enjoy. The seeds, or arils, can be sprinkled on salads, added to yogurt, or eaten straight with a spoon. They offer a burst of flavor along with a serious boost to your health. You get the taste and texture of something refreshing, with none of the downsides of processed sugar or empty calories. This is about more than just preventing problems. It's about giving your body the tools it needs to thrive in your 60s, 70s, and beyond. Adding pomegranate to your routine may feel small, but it supports your health where it matters most, at the foundation of every cell. It's one more way to choose strength, vitality, and clarity. And it starts with something as simple as a spoonful of seeds. So why do we keep reaching for the same fruits, the same snacks, even when our bodies no longer respond the way they used to? It's not because we don't care. It's because habits run deep, and health advice can feel overwhelming or conflicting. Many of us grew up believing that fruit is always healthy. We were told that if it's natural and from the earth, it must be good for us. But the truth is, your body at 60 or 70 is not the same as it was at 30 or 40. What once energized you might now drain you without warning. That change isn't failure. It's your body asking for different support, and that's perfectly normal. The problem is, no one ever really taught us how to listen to those signals. We're often left guessing, or worse, blaming ourselves when something simple like a fruit snack leads to bloating, fatigue, or poor lab results. That can be confusing and discouraging. But here's a shift worth considering. Maybe the issue isn't that you're doing something wrong. Maybe it's that your needs have changed and now you're ready to meet them with clarity and intention. This isn't about restriction. It's about empowerment. It's about choosing foods that match the life you want to live today, not the life you had 20 years ago. You deserve to feel steady and strong. You deserve to have the energy to enjoy your morning, your walk, your time with family without wondering what went wrong. The fruits we've covered are more than nutrition. They're tools. Quiet, powerful ways to support your cells, your memory, and your peace of mind. Changing what's on your plate isn't about fear, it's about care. And that care begins with understanding the difference between tradition and what truly serves your body now. When you realize that every small choice adds up, the overwhelm starts to fade. What replaces it is something better: confidence, clarity, and control over the way you age. That's not a luxury. That's something you deserve, one bite at a time. The fruit you choose can either lift you up or quietly hold you back. Today you've seen both sides: what to avoid and what to embrace. By removing sugar traps like juice, raisins, or canned fruit, you reduce the hidden strain on your body. And by adding in healing options like blueberries, apples, kiwi, and pomegranate, you give yourself tools to stay sharp, strong, and balanced. This isn't about perfection. It's about daily intention, choosing what supports your future, not just your habits. You're not too late, and it's not too hard. One small shift can open the door to more energy, better sleep, and clearer thinking. Now I'd love to hear from you. What fruit are you most excited to change or try? Share it in the comments so we can learn from each other. And if this video spoke to you, hit like and subscribe. Then send it to someone you love. It might change their next chapter too.